Alright, so this is my review of Cardi B's Am I the Drama album. Overall, the album gets a C minus. It was passable, but as a whole full body of work, no. Nope, this wasn't it. This wasn't it. I'm fair across the board. I give albums the opportunity to be listened to from beginning to end twice. I did that with this. So I'm gonna break down the songs and just kind of break down my thoughts on the album as a whole. First song, Dead. This is not a strong album opener. Like I said, it's with Summer Walker. It's basically saying I wanted everybody dead. Okay. Next song, Hello. Honestly, I would have opened the album with Hello. I would have opened it like, hello, it's me. I heard you bitches looking for me. Like, I would have even added like some samples of that shit in there. Like, hello, it's me. I've been gone for 7 years. Let's turn up. Like, this is what we doing. You should have opened the album with Hello. It's a cool song. It's very short. That's why I'm saying it would have made more sense to open the album with that. And then also, I hate to do this, but that I'm carrying you bitches line. Come on, we know who all these bitches' sons is. Come on, man. Like, I hate that you even did that. Next song, Magnet. Magnet, that beat was whooping your ass, Cardi. That beat was whooping your ass. I thought I was listening to Blueface. That ass bitch was kind of lazy. I feel like some of these choruses and some of these bars are a little lazy. So yeah, Magnet, it was cool, but what? So the next song, Pick It Up with Selena Gomez. Honestly, when I was listening to this song, I was like, okay, can Cardi B sing or can Selena Gomez just not sing? Because y'all was sounding alike there, and I ain't like that. I ain't like it. Go from Pick It Up to Imaginary Players, and again, that seems so out of order. Like, we're like 4 songs in now. What story are we telling? It's just like, given to this point, like you just kind of throwing songs that you've recorded over the 7 years on an album and just, they're not in order. You go into Bodega Baddie. And again, the order of the album is my biggest issue because I feel like if you would have started with Hello and then went to Bodega Baddie, like Hello is me, Cardi B, boom, the Bodega Baddie, that would have been lit. And then also, the song is too short. Bodega Baddie is lit, but it's too short. I feel like this was a missed opportunity to have somebody on there, like, give me like a Bad Bunny, give me like somebody from, like the Bronx, like that, like give me like, cause you got all these other random features on here, like give me somebody that was added to this if you need to make it a longer song. But it was cool, but again, just out of order. Next song after that, we go into Salute. Now Salute, I feel like is a solid song. The beat is crazy. And as I'm listening to it, this is my favorite song so far that is not a single. I know Imaginary Players was your single. I don't know why you did that because I feel like we should have had another single for the summer. I'll get to there in a minute. But yeah, it was a cool song. Fire beat, my favorite song so far while listening to the album at this point. Though I did feel like the chorus was a bit lazy. I felt like the chorus was, you was just saying the same. It was like, then you go into Safe with Kalani, and to me, this is where I'm feeling like, okay, now the transitions are making a little bit more sense because it feels like Salute and Safe are like in the same world and realm of things. But Kalani killed that song. Honestly, low-key, that's Kalani's song because Cardi, you really not even rapping on there like that, but it makes sense. And this transition is starting to make sense. Now it's starting to tell me a story. Then you immediately fuck it up by going into Man of Your Word. Then like the beginning of Man of Your Word kind of was like, is this an island song? Like, what is that? I know you're talking about Offset, I get it, but I'm not sure if the title of the song and the words that you're rapping made sense. Again, it just kind of felt like, just there. And then on the second verse, that beat was whooping your ass again. Then after that, we go into What's Going On with Lizzo. I feel like this was a missed opportunity to have, if you're gonna have a Lizzo feature, I feel like you should have gave Lizzo something more upbeat. Maybe she can showcase, y'all could have did like the whole you and Megan flow, like kind of switch. I feel like that was a missed opportunity to have Lizzo on that beat. So it was a cool song, but again, now it's getting back into like, okay, what story are we telling? So then after that, you go into Shower Tears, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm listening to Shower Tears. I'm like, okay, this has to be the part of the album where she is like, boom, I'm tired of you, nigga. Like, I'm over you. Like, I am moving on. Like, I done cried in the shower over you. I'm like, okay, we at that climax because we're like in the middle of the album now. We're at that climax. So like, she has to be able to overcome now over this. Like, now she's on like some I'm picking me type stuff, right? Right. The next song we go into Outside. Outside makes perfect sense to follow that song. You've been crying in the shower, now you outside. Fuck it. Let's go. Perfect transition. It goes into Pretty and Petty. Again, I felt like the transition made sense if you coming from outside, and then to have a diss song like debut on the album is kind of like whack. Like you drop diss songs that's not on you. You know what I'm saying? And you let them blow up and then you put them on your album. But like to debut a diss song about Dia on your album, that's kind of giving press, Cardi. I'm sorry. Sorry. So then we go into Better Than You, and I thought this was featuring Drake. I was like, Drake on here, but it is somebody that kind of sounds like Drake. But then again, we going back into that, fuck you, fuck whoever person like mentality. I'm like, okay, damn, I thought we was over that hump. Okay, but we back on, fuck that. And every song can be considered like she dissing Offset. Every song can be, so it's like whatever. Then after that, we go into On My Back. On My Back is one of my favorite songs on there. But I'm not sure if it's my favorite song on there because it's a Cardi song or because it reminds me of Doja. It's very Doja Cat inspired. Not even trying to be a hater, but it sounds like a Doja Cat like rejected song and they just gave it to you. And it's still a sexy song. I can see that going in the club. I can see that like being like when they switch it to like grinding on each other type of music. Like I can see that being played in the club. That's a very sexy song. I fuck with that song. Every Time should have been your lead. Every Time should have been your lead single. Every Time should have been your summer anthem. You should have dropped that like in March, April. You should have let that ride through the summer. Like having Every Time not be your fucking lead single was a missed opportunity. You could have had a remix with Sexy Red on it. Like, oh girl, like missed opportunity. Check please, chop. Like the beat though. Principal featuring Janet Jackson. This was a terrible use of a Janet Jackson sample. Terrible. And I get it. I get the message like, yo, it's the principle of it. Like she even says like, I was willing to share you, but it's just the principle of it. But like, we could have did something else. Like we could have did with something else. And I know it might not even just truly just be Cardi. It's her team as well. Could have did something else with principle. I'm sorry. That is a chop. I hate terrible use of a Janet Jackson sample. Then we go into Trophies. And by this point, I'm like, okay, this is a 4th, 5th song that's kind of like has the same flow, same cadence. I'm like, all right, over it. And also I felt like the chorus was lazy in that as well, but did like the beat. Then you go into Nice Guy featuring Tyler, Chop, like the beat. Next. And I'm only acknowledging this as the last song on the album. I'm not even about to acknowledge WAP and the other one, like the last song of the album. So let me see if you wrapped it up in a bow, and you did it with Killing You Hoes. And again, like it's a decent finale song, it's a decent wrap up in a bow song, but again, because nothing really flowed consistently, it was just like another like song thrown at the wall. But also, it's still a good song, but yeah. So like I said, overall, it didn't really tell me a story. It didn't tell me, why are you the drama? It just basically said, fuck these other niggas because they the drama. And that's what it gave. So yeah, overall, C-. It passed, I guess.